What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the Sticks and Beers podcast. It's your boy Bobby D, aka Mark Shifley.
Wow.
Who is not a superstar, by the way.
I'm a fucking superstar.
He's not a
You guys know
superstar.
it. Joined with the Huge, the Av,
Roman Yossi.
Roman Yossi,
And Patty Fontaine.
aka Greg Malfeasy, Tyler Hickey. What's going on,
Hi,
everyone?
guys.
We're going to try and do a shorter epi for you today because we're trying to streamline every Wednesday, every other Wednesday, because we are now officially a part of the Grandstand Sports Network,
Salute.
Yes, sir.
aka the GSN. It's just, Tyler, if you want to explain a little bit about it so everyone knows what we're a part of now.
So first of all, I listened to two of their podcasts already, Beyond the Blade and the Roto Hockey Show. They're pretty good, and follow them on Twitter. Started getting a little knowledge of them a little bit more. Then they started talking about how they wanted to add more pods. So I threw them an email.
Here we are.
Shabba bam. One thing leads to another.
They liked
whisper
what we
sweet
said.
nothings.
And then now we're part of the team.
We're part of the team. We got
We're
a
part
good
of-
welcome from a couple of the podcasts
Yes.
today.
On the Twitter,
Yes, we did.
which by the way we have an official Twitter
Yes, we do.
at Sticks
In
with a cat.
beers.
And
with a capital N, Beers. So tweet at us if you want to.
But
Obviously-
really, just go to our website.
Yeah,
Because
we have a new
Mark
website, too.
Shifley here didn't know on his free time he creates websites during his grad school homework.
multi-pronged guy.
No.
Yeah,
Mark
he just
Shifley.
gets
He's-
apples on the ice and off the ice.
Real Swiss Army knife.
He's a real MVP.
But really, guys, I made a website for us. Go to www.sticksandbeers, sticks and the word not and sticksandbeers.com.
Spell like
You'll
you said it.
have our entire podcast stream. You'll have a little bit about us to learn more about us three, and
No way.
beer rankings. Every week we are going to be ranking said beers.
That we already have.
All three of us will have our own different preferences, obviously, and we're all going to be ranking them differently. So go to the website, check them out. I'll have a good close-up picture so you can get a better look at what beer we're drinking. I'll write what brewery it is, what actual beer it is, what type of beer, and then we'll rank them. Maybe write a little,
If I feel so inclined, if it's good enough, if it
yeah.
warrants me writing about it, I'll write about it.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Oh, well, wow.
And then we also have
That's right.
a new area for blog posts. We haven't written one yet. I wrote like a little intro blog post.
Trying to get on it.
I haven't really felt any passionate
It'll come.
towards anything
I have
yet.
a great idea.
But I
on
know
my
these
first
guys
one.
I do too. Yeah,
These
I'm,
guys do.
I'm rearing. No, what's the expression? Chomping at the bit.
Chomping at the bit.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not sure what that actually means. Doesn't matter.
I
I
think
think
it means
it just
you're
means
ready.
you're anxious.
You're
Yeah.
ready.
You're anxious. You're ready to do
Yeah,
something.
but where does that come from? Why? What bit am I chomping?
I think it's
I don't know.
supposed to be like a horse. You're chomping at the bit in a horse
Oh.
race.
Oh, okay. That's right.
Seabiscuit.
And here's the first tangent that we're on today,
No,
boys.
we're stopping because I am going to
Introduce.
go through what beers we got going on today, folks. Starting from your left to right, our right to left. The first one is from Foreign Object. It is the Pig Victory. It's a double dry hopped IPA. We shall see how it is. The next one is from Grim. That is Zap. Another double dry hop.
If you say that fast, it's just Grimzap.
Grim Zap.
Catchy.
Just saying.
It is catchy.
Very
Just
catchy.
saying.
Third, from Evil Twin Brewing, Soulmade IPA. And then we're mixing off a little when it comes to the beer types.
Bottles.
From the Great Lakes Brewing Company? I'm not sure.
Great Lakes Brewing, I believe.
Great Lakes Brewing from, you know where it is from Tyler?
No.
It's the Great Lakes.
You know where it's from?
Huron, Michigan.
There's
No.
there's what, 5 Great Lakes?
I believe it's
Thanks,
from
that's a great
Very
area.
good. You know what? I'll have to strike that from Tyler's trivia question.
It's from Cleveland. Yeah, it's
No
from
way.
Cleveland.
Was that really a trivia question?
No, it wasn't.
Oh, wow, okay.
The
I
Great
win.
Lakes is from Cleveland. That is the Christmas ale. 'Tis the season, right? I had to. I hate Christmas ales personally,
I didn't know.
but I got it
that.
for the boys. Got it for the boys.
It's for the boys.
Had a gift card. Shout out to One Stop Brew Shop, James. Looking for a sponsor.
Your boy.
Second
Cleveland. I
last,
wouldn't have guessed
Off
Cleveland.
Color Brewing, Known Gnome. It's a porter.
Say that again.
Known Gnome.
Nailed it.
Say
You
it
need to
again.
enunciate.
That's right.
Known
Gnome.
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 Good luck, Tyler.
Known gnome.
And last but
I
not
did it.
How
least,
now, brown cow?
how now, round cow. Teeth in the tongue, tip of the lips. Last but not least, from McKellar Brewing, Beer Geek Breakfast, this is going to end quite troubling, probably.
Aggressively?
It is 13%. It is a vanilla maple shake coffee imperial stout. Lord have mercy.
Vanilla
Now, with that
maple
being said,
shake coffee
So I got a little
stout.
bit of breaking news right here.
breaking
Whoa.
news.
So it looks like Chris Neal is officially announcing his retirement.
Oh. He wasn't retired already?
Wah, wah, wah.
Create your own sound effects. Fuck that guy. Sorry.
Aggressive.
No.
This is
If
after,
there's-
this is after the talk we had about being a little too
I'm sorry,
squirrely.
but Chris Neal is one of the few hockey players that brings it out of me. I'm sorry.
I feel you.
Are you still feeling the effects of that jury
I
hit?
strongly dislike Chris
Back in
Neal. Is that
07?
better? Is that a better way to phrase that?
Probably.
I really dislike the guy. How he plays hockey. He's probably a great guy. On the ice, no thanks.
Well, aren't all like goons like beauties off the ice?
That has to be.
Yeah.
Like Andrew Peters.
Yeah, 'cause it's like
he's
the
an
unspoken
absolute
bond.
beauty on
Yeah,
the instant
yeah.
gators.
Yes.
I mean, I'm a homer, so I like Andrew Peters, but Chris Neal was just, oh my God.
Oh yeah, he's a guy you love to hate. You love to
Yeah.
have him on your team.
Yeah.
You hate to play against him.
I would love it if he was on the same. Yeah, don't get me wrong. Well, get me wrong. That's fine.
So now with that being said, guys, with the beers, the brief agenda for today, we're going to be doing our Buttes and Bums segment that we like to do every now and then. We're going to be doing the power rankings, and then we're going to be ending it with the Double T, Tyler's Trivia.
That's me with the OFA.
Ba, 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 ba. I haven't thought of either of my trivia questions yet,
Oh.
but
In due time.
it will come. So, guys, shall we start off with Buttes and Bums or power rankings?
I think we should do power rankings.
Power rankings, you guys go first. I don't have my power rankings yet. I had the Buttes and Bums ready to go,
All right.
but majority
Seeing
rules.
Buttes and Buns was just added to the list today. That's
Yeah.
a little awkward, but all right, whatever. Let's go. I'll start it off. You going top 5 first? Yeah.
Of course, yes.
Okay. All right. I think it's pretty easy. Top 2 teams in the league right now: Tampa Bay and St. Louis, number
Wow.
1 and number 2.
I did it by division. What a jerk I am.
Wait.
Why?
You broke down each league or each division?
We don't do that.
It felt wrong doing
just-
it, guys.
Top 5 teams in each division and top
do-
5.
We do top 5, bottom 5.
That's all
man.
the teams.
Yeah, no,
That's
it's all right.
literally all the teams.
Well, I already did all the divisions, so I've got the data there. We're good.
Greg
go
going
on.
the extra mile.
I'm new here.
Okay.
Okay.
First time for everybody. But yeah, number 1, Tampa. Number 2, St. Louis. 3, LA, coming on a hot streak. Winnipeg at number 4.
Whoa.
And Smashville at number 5.
New edition?
Sure.
Okay.
I don't know.
Good talk.
I don't remember. ones
Nashville
from the last
definitely
one.
hasn't been in the top 5.
No, but they're
previously for
ever
us.
since the tourist trade, they're starting
They've
to look
been
good.
lights out.
Humming.
They're
Boys are
7-1-2 right now in their last 10. I like their team. Pekka Rinne's playing like he did in the playoffs. Obviously, right now I don't think he's still back, right?
Nope.
He's
still
still
on
out,
IR.
and they're still playing really good.
Yeah, they got him just in the gravy train back there, just
Yeah, he's
waiting.
just fresh legs for the playoffs.
Money.
Johansson's been hurt.
Yeah,
Little
he was
bit.
just put on IR last
Again?
week. He was put on IR last week.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay. But I like that team. Winnipeg, probably one of the best offensives in the league. Hellbuck is playing like he should, or what they projected him to be. One of the
Did
best.
they? Did they even project him this good? I mean, he's been lights out.
They projected him as their starter.
Okay.
He's still 23, 24, I believe.
I'd say he's definitely overachieving as a starter,
I think
right?
they didn't expect him to grab the role this year. That's why
right.
they signed Steve Mason.
Exactly.
But I mean, obviously they're pretty happy with it because Steve Mason sucks.
And for the record, Winnipeg's tied for 3rd in the league in scoring.
Okay, still got one of the best offenses.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Oh, okay. You're agreeing with me.
Agreed. Yep.
Okay. Tampa's first,
Yes.
and then who?
Tampa,
St.
and then
Louis?
it's a 3-way tie, actually. So they're tied for 2nd, I
Oh,
should have
okay,
said.
okay.
3-way tie. Isles, Jets, and Leafs.
Okay.
Vegas is 4th.
Vegas. I don't even start on Vegas. Great. All right. Yeah,
Great and wonderful.
That's my top 5.
No yelling on the bus. That's your top 5.
Yeah. Gregory.
I'll send it.
Yeah.
Was your top team Tampa Bay?
Yes.
always
Good. 'Cause
Obviously.
it should have been.
Get out of the way.
Plus 39 goal differential. Best in the league by far.
What
Not
else?
even
What
close.
else do you need to say about him?
2 best players in the league.
They just beat St. Louis, the second best team in the league, 3-0. Vasilevsky with the shutty.
So
Didn't they pump the Islanders too, like 6-2 earlier last week too?
don't they just win a lot?
I think they
They're
have
just
a,
really good.
And the Islanders are pretty good too.
Isles have been stunning upset for me, but
they've really turned it around.
you had second in the league with St. Louis, Tyler.
Yes, sir.
I'm actually leapfrogging Winnipeg above St. Louis.
Ooh,
St. Louis has the better goal differential. They do,
just by 3.
In my top 5.
but
What?
not even in your top 5. Wow.
They'd be in my top 7.
Teaser. More to come later.
Jesus.
I've got Winnipeg at 2.
Okay.
I just think this team's really good. I think St. Louis is going to drop off a little bit. They'll regress to the mean.
Yeah, Schwartz is out now.
Winnipeg's top 6 is just
Pietrangelo.
ridiculous.
And Petrangelo.
Their top, Petrangelo was on it. I didn't realize
he
that.
He
but
got put on IR I think today.
Winnipeg just seems like a really freaking good team, man. And I don't know how many people play with them. So they're second for me. Third
I've been slipping on
Third is St. Louis, so it's close enough.
this. Okay.
Fourth, I've got the LA Kings.
Okay.
Johnny Quick, still a stud. Been sputtering a little bit as of late. That's okay.
And you know it happens. Same with Bobrovsky.
Exactly. It's natural for the tennies to go through. They still, mind you, they're still playing without Jeff Carter.
Jeff.
Good Lord, when he comes back. Good Lord. With that top 6 humming like it is. And my 5th team, which I'm not sure if you mentioned them because I didn't catch it, Columbus Blue Jackets.
I did not mention them. They're in a losing streak.
They're on a losing streak. They're not playing great, but I still believe in that
I
team a
like
ton.
them team. I do like that team a lot.
I don't see how they don't finish top 5. Like, they're just a very
Yes.
sound team. They've got arguably the best goalie in the sport right now, regardless of recent, skids.
Yeah.
I thought it was yelling. So
No, it's fine. I'm just.
okay.
We're all good.
But-
We're
but-
good. We're good, boys.
Columbus's goal differential is garbage. It's like a +8.
Yeah.
It's not good. So I
Well,
they
hit-
feel
they-
great about this. fifth.
Bobrovsky has let up. They scored 7 last night. Then I think Bob had a shutty, but then the previous 3 games he had let in 4, 4, and 3.
Okay, so maybe the recent games are
recent
skewing
ones are
that.
definitely they're definitely hurting.
Gotcha.
But
I,
yeah,
I just think they're really good.
they're deep. They defensively, offensively, they have a number of guys who can go if other people aren't. Like Cam Atkinson, he was a healthy scratch the other night.
Healthied. They
And
give him a 5-year or
6-year
was it
deal.
a 6-year deal, and then they healthy him.
Well, he's just not playing. And that's Tort's way right there. You know, if
When-
you're not
even
playing, then just
Wenberg
choose a
hasn't
Yankee.
gotten going. Like
Nope.
they're not even touching their cylinders. So
Oh, no.
yeah, no, I like them.
Definitely not.
I like them a lot. Babo?
My turn?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
My turn.
Hey.
Tampa, number 1. Obs.
Easy.
Despite the blowout last night, I have LA number 2. They've gone West Coast, East Coast, same day game, flight,
Tough being tough.
I think the Devils snapped. They were on like a 8-game winning streak or something like that.
No, they're
What?
they're 5-4-1, the best.
The Kings, they are 8-1-1.
Oh,
in
yeah.
their
Devils.
last 10.
Oh, I
said
thought you were
Devils.
asking.
No, I said the Devils snapped the Kings 8-game winning
Oh.
Okay, yeah, okay.
I missed that, too.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yep, that's
streak.
on
No,
us.
the Kings
My
have
B.
been on fire.
That's on us.
Yeah,
Kings
yeah,
have been
they're
absolutely
8-1-1.
Um,
on fire.
How did we not mention names?
Then I have Nashville number 3. Nashville is 7-1-2 in their last 10, as we've all mentioned, in a very tough division. I have Caps.
Best division in the league, by the way.
Caps at number 4. Even though
What?
they're below a team.
Wait. The same Caps you had missing the playoffs, right?
Yeah, they're 8-2-0 in their last 10. I'd like to rank my power rankings as based off of where they are in the standings and a little bit of
A little bit of belly rub.
a little bit of last 10.
Sure.
Because
sure.
you got to factor that in, and then to round out
Oh.
the top 5, the Winnipeg Jets. It's a W.
Winnipeg flies together.
I don't know.
Jets fly together.
Zoltan. And I'll just snake it. So my bottom 5, starting at 5th worst to worst, I got the Avs. It's really hard to just talk about the bad teams because they just suck. You know what I mean?
Easy, we're down there.
Well, you guys aren't the worst team.
So
So my bottom 5 are
Sure,
Avs,
shit feels like it.
Avs, Detroit, Buffalo, Arizona, and the Sens.
Suns dead last, eh?
Sens are 1-8-1 in their last 10. There is no hope for that organization. Trade everyone. Give the Devils Erik Karlsson.
Oh, just give them away.
Move on.
This is the Bobby D Fantasy Hockey Special.
couple bad weeks. And
I've
just
lost.
sell.
Yeah, I've lost for 12.
Sell,
I've
sell,
lost for
sell.
12 days. Everybody's gone. Shoot at.
Next. Tyler?
Okay.
Okay.
So starting at number 5,
Fifth worst.
5th worst, I guess. I got Detroit. They're just hitting a slump right now after a good start. Edmonton, they're starting to get better, but based on the fact that there was so much talent on the team, even though Cam Talbot is hurt, you need to be down there because you guys should be winning a lot.
Who's their starter now? Too. Is it Broy?
Oh, I'm not going to be able to pronounce it.
Broisseau or something?
Yeah,
Broisseau, something like
yeah.
that. Laurent. Okay.
You
Yeah,
couldn't
something.
pay me. Oh,
What?
Laurent Brossois?
Yeah.
Brossois?
Thank you.
Brossois?
Yes,
one.
that's who it is.
Never mind. I was just going to say, you couldn't
You
pay me
couldn't
enough
pay
to
me.
know what
Oh wait,
his
I
name
do
is.
know it.
Sorry.
Then I got the Ottawa Senators, 181. Obviously, what Drexy just said. Then you got my hometown favorites, Buffalo. You guys are terrible. And Arizona, only team that's actually worse.
Question.
It's amazing.
Answers.
Do you think Matt Duchene knows that the whole media
Trade
and
him
hockey
again.
world are talking about oh, everyone's saying since I got traded to this team, they suck now.
Trade him again. Trade him again. He's the cancer. You didn't need him. You had Kyle Turris.
I genuinely saw that on Twitter. Was how long until we start talking about the second
Yeah.
trade for Duchesne? And I'm like, get the bleep out of here.
Well,
Not sure why
I
I'm
mean,
censoring myself now. But
Why?
I already blew that.
It
up.
was. I understand the need,
It's-
but getting
for me, it's a joke.
Getting rid of a player who fit great in the system, understood the system, good two-way guy, who's what Guy Boucher wants. Like,
Just think about him when he played for Team Canada. I know it's a totally different cast around him, but he was
Yeah,
one
so
of the best players on that
trade
team.
him to Buffalo, and
Yeah, we'll take
Ryan
him.
O'Reilly can light it up again
2.0.
because he was playing on the wing there, and a lot of people are saying that's his better spot for him.
Seems more like he just he seems more like a winger. Seems like
He's
that
got
would
the
suit him
speed to the
better.
outside. Yeah, he is a
Exactly.
playmaker, but he has a speed to the outside, and he's still good at faceoffs, which is nice to have.
Yeah.
Especially if we can get two centermen out there like Ryan O'Reilly or Duchesne last minute.
Are you're talking about Duchesne to the Sabres right now? So,
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Would you
All right.
rather have Duchesne or Kyle Turris?
Duchesne
Why?
All right, anywhere but Ottawa,
upside?
Duchesne.
So you're already writing off the Duchesne to
Yeah,
Ottawa
but
thing?
Duchesne, besides, he had
Wasn't-
one great
It's
year
so
in,
early.
in Colorado. He hasn't. Him
Small-
and Kyle
small
Turris have been
sen-
Tourist, you know what you're gonna get, and you'll get that
I'd rather
that
have
solid
that
second line
dude,
center.
9 times out of 10.
See, no, give me the Duchesne with
Duchene's-
the upside.
Duchesne's not your number one player though.
No, but give me the Duchesne with the upside. You couple him with somebody nasty, and he's got the potential to take over that playoff series and win it.
I
Look
no.
at Team Canada. He was ridiculous on Team Canada.
When has he ever done that for club though?
Well, he's been on the Avs, and what have they?
They
had
were
to
a
play
100-point
for?
team. 1 year.
Yeah, and what he had 70 points or something like
and he
that.
was nasty.
I don't know. It's
Arguably the
I
same
think it's
team
I
ever
think it's
since then.
more of a fact that he is not fitting in this system.
I don't think anyone in that team is fitting in the system.
No,
right
I
now.
just think
Well,
it's
right now,
time.
no.
I think it's time. It's
Well,
a new
yes,
guy into a
yes,
new locker room.
yes,
Give him time to
exactly.
get used to guys. These are guys he's never
Sometimes
played
they
with.
Sometimes they say that it's better to get traded midseason because
Yes.
you just go
Oh, yes,
play
yes.
hockey.
Yeah, you don't have time to think about it or get rattled about it.
Though
or
the hard
anything.
part is learning a system. But
But-
I mean, we've all played hockey. How complicated are systems? That one in Ottawa is probably the most complicated.
But NHL chemistry to just build that when you're going up against,
When you're Matt Duchesne, you should be able to play with literally freaking anyone. Their top 6 in Ottawa on paper is as good as anyone else's in the league.
Yeah, I mean they don't have the
is
super-
it?
reaching-
What?
They don't have a superstar, but they have a lot of
Duchesne,
quality guys.
Hoffman, Stone,
They're good. Don't get me
Derek
wrong.
Brassard. They're better.
I'm not saying
I
they're
would
one of the
take
best in the
Stone,
league.
Hoffman, Brassard, and Duchesne on the Devils right now.
Well,
Oh yeah, but are you
Yeah.
taking them over Hall?
No.
Heischer?
are you taking
Because of
them
upside,
over?
no, but I would take him over Jesper Bratt. Right now, I'd take him over Kyle Palmieri and Marcus Johansson because
they're
they're both
both-
hurt.
Yeah, but
Oh,
that doesn't
oh.
say much.
Obviously.
That's not the bar of this is where I want my team to be. If you're saying I'll take him over Line, Wheeler, Ellers, and Scheifele, then I'm like, holy crap.
Don't forget about
okay.
Kyle Connor. He's on my team.
Well, you went 4, so I went 4.
I named 6.
No, you didn't.
I named 5 out of 6 then.
No, you had.
I
Either
said
way,
Duchesne, Stone,
Stone,
Hoffman,
Hoffman.
Brassard.
and Broussard.
nailed it. Cha-ching.
Public school.
That's my education right
SUNY
there.
Oswego.
Who rounds out that top 16? What is it?
Bobby
JGG?
Ryan
Bobby
and
Ryan. Sometimes JG Peugeot. Yeah.
I think they have rotating.
Clark.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Clark.
I don't know why we just went there. Why did we? Point being is, I just think this. I still think the Ottawa Senators are going to be good. I think they're
Yeah,
going to
no
be a
way.
good
Yeah.
team.
No way.
I traded for Duchesne in my fantasy. Like I think they're going to come back.
Want to make a bet?
I don't. Sure. What?
Well, where do you see them finishing?
Well, they're bottom 3 right now. They're 9-13.
I say, since I was number 24 in college, they don't finish better than 24th overall in the league.
Deal.
I will
Deal.
take that too.
Deal.
I
How
want
much?
a part of that.
Six
What's-
wings. Six
six
wings.
wings?
Six wings.
Can I have that? Some of this?
In. Writing it down right
Yeah.
now. You heard it here. You know what?
Put it in the book.
Not only do you get good hockey content, but you get bets, live bets on the air.
Lots,
Unbelievable.
Lots of hot takes.
One day we're
mainly
just
for
gonna have a
wings.
podcast where we don't even talk hockey.
Just
We
munch on
just
wings.
put wings all across this table
And
and,
you'll-
just go like this into the microphone.
That's right.
I am ready. Can we do that?
We'll call it Pay Up Day. This
Yes.
is Pay Up Day.
Yes. I
Look
like
for
it.
that. May 12th, 2018. Almost 2017.
I like it.
Good
So
Lord.
24th and worse. I
Six
have this.
rings.
I have the Sens. You guys have 23rd and better. Got
Mhm.
it?
Yep.
Roger that. I can't wait for the Senators to just have a fire sale and trade everyone away.
I'm fine with them trading Carlson just because selfishly
They're not gonna
on my
trade
fantasy team, but no, they wouldn't.
No,
they
the
won't.
package would be
They won't.
huge.
It's ridiculous.
Any team that's
No team
willing
can
to.
afford him either. Except for literally the bottom 5 teams where they're already in the bottom. Like,
Yeah.
he wouldn't agree to go to any of those teams. Excuse me.
You want to hear my bottom 5?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Well, it's not number 5. 5th worst team in the league. Detroit Red Wings.
Yep.
They're getting bad.
They are.
Finally becoming the Detroit Red Wing. Wing.
White Wedding.
Today, Tyler.
Detroit Red Wings that we all predicted preseason.
For some reason, Fall Out Boy came through my head, and down, that's Detroit.
Today, Junior.
But I don't know if they're going down swinging. Regardless, Detroit 5th worst in the league. 4th worst in the league. The
That's
Colorado Avalanche. They're starting to show their true colors, and they will continue to do so
But at the same time, they sort of have promise.
with their young talent. Absolutely.
Gerard has
Going
looked-
forward.
Gerard
Yeah,
has
Gerard's-
looked phenomenal.
Going
for them.
forward, I just don't trust their D or their goalies enough to hang on at all. But they're one of the teams. They're like you saw the worst of them already, and they're starting to turn the corner.
It's like the New
They're
Jersey
still
Devils
down
of
there. They're probably
very
where,
end of last year into the summer into the. I'm reaching hard.
but they're probably where like the
Well,
Sabres
their-
should have been.
Their
or something.
first
I don't know.
line is under the age of 24. Every single one of them. Ooh,
Yes.
Sorry.
I'd almost say isn't
And their
almost
second
all of their
line,
top
I think-
6,
I think Andrew Getto's the oldest out of everyone in the top 6.
and he's
Yeah.
like 25 or 26.
Because Tyson Yost is right out of college. JT
Yeah.
Compher's right out of college.
Yeah. They're both under 21. I mean,
It's
they have promise. They,
They just,
they
they just
just-
gotta
Rantanen
work on
and-
the D end.
yeah.
Man, if they would have gotten Miro Heiskanen, too bad.
Who
Anyway.
did they draft? Oh, they got Kel McCarr.
Cal McCarr.
He's supposed to be good.
He is.
He's doing well at UMass, I believe.
He's like one of the first guys drafted right out of the Ontario junior hockey.
The OJ.
Not playing,
Major junior.
Major junior. Playing
Tier,
junior.
tier
A.
1.
But I mean, he's an offensive guy.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming a guy almost like Tyson Berry, 2.0 for them.
Maybe better. We'll see.
More offensive upside.
Time will tell.
Who else you got, Greg?
3rd worst in the league. Florida Panthers. I don't get them. They've
They-
got the talent.
I think they've been on a West Coast trip lately. And they're like in every game that I watch them on.
But
they
they just
lose.
figure out how to not do it. Let me draw it up and let me not do it that way.
You know why?
The coach should have got rid of Gerard
No,
Gallant.
Gerard.
Yogs.
Oh, Yogs.
Or Yags even.
Yogs crushing the
But even
LR
the guy that
chem.
they replaced him with, Dednoff, he was
nasty.
playing good.
He's nasty till
But
he
he got hurt.
got hurt. Yeah.
What do you do?
I don't know more about your injury.
Not even worried about it, really. I just
No.
thought you guys would know off the top of your head.
No, I know he's nasty in shell, but
I'm glad I dropped
suspected shoulder injury 4 to 6 weeks.
Ah, classic.
Classic. So that's my 3rd worst team.
Then what does it do? Buffalo, Arizona, or Arizona?
Second worst
Buffalo?
team, Buffalo. Worst team, Arizona. You'll notice I left Edmonton out of the bottom 5. Even though they're a bottom 5 team right now, I can't.
I put them out.
I can't.
Just out of
They have a
spite.
winning last 10, right?
Yeah, they're 6-4.
6-4. I was gonna say they're 5-4-1.
This page I'm sitting on doesn't tell me,
But I just, based on their talent, they shouldn't be there. So I put them out of spite.
it's
Just out
true.
of straight
It's
spite.
true. You're that good and you're down there.
Yes.
F off.
I was on your side on this one.
But you can make the case for either side because they've been
Oh yeah, extremely.
just as terrible as the Sabres. What beer are you guys on, by the way?
I've been sipping on all of them.
I finished the first one. I gave it a 6 out of 10. It didn't do much for me. No, I liked it,
I will actually do.
but it wasn't. As we've talked about off air and on air, probably, I'm a big fan of New England style IPAs, and that was a little too dry for me. But I did finish. I didn't finish. I've had a couple sips of the Christmas ale from Great Lakes.
It's not bad. Not
Pretty
bad.
good.
I would venture to say top 3 best Christmas ales out there.
I gave it a 7 out of 10, and I said tasty. So
Not for
suggestion.
nothing.
If you guys
but
haven't had it yet, 'tis the season. Go get it.
you're rounding to the whole number, huh?
Mhm.
Okay. All right.
I could get down with this. I probably could drink like 1 or 2 of these at dinner. Obviously, this is not a drinking type of beer. This is great for a flight. That's really. I mean, I'm not one of those people where it's like, the hops. The hops. It's
Cascadia hops and the.
You could tell that the person that was doing this wore extra high boots.
Too, right?
No, this is just what
No,
they do.
that's
You
Gina.
know, you know what they do. Then if I'm playing with the mustache, their mother was really kind to them while
You
they
look
were
very
playing
stressed,
with the hops.
though. You look
Me?
stressed doing that, yeah.
Because I'm trying to think of ideas of what to say. No, I just enjoy that. I mean, I'm one of those like I like it, I don't like it.
Yeah.
What I suggest
Are you gonna buy a 6-pack?
the Net Promoter Score, the NPS of beers. Would I suggest it to a client or a friend?
What?
Depends how good the friend is.
So there's a thing in corporate America. It's called a
Not
net,
even
net
close.
Promoter Score, where you survey your customers, and really the whole thing is:
What the fuck?
would you suggest
There you go. Good.
a business, this business, or this product
Okay.
to a friend or just to someone?
Because that's a real determinant of,
Yeah.
do I believe in this product?
Yes.
Would I give it? Would I let my family use it?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
So that is how I pretty much rank everything.
Okay.
Would I suggest this to my friends? And so far, no for Foreign Object. Pig Victory, I would not.
Wow.
Yes for Great Lakes Christmas Ale.
Agreed.
Wait, Pig.
Well, so I haven't had the pig. I don't know why I said agreed.
I
I just got
actually
excited
like
about
the
the
pig.
Christmas ale because
like
the
the-
Christmas ale is actually sneaky good.
I like the pig. I like the Grim. I'm not really a big fan of the Evil Twin.
I haven't gotten
Man.
into these two yet.
So I'm the asshole. I've literally drank one,
Yeah,
but
you
I
better
drank
get
it
going,
all.
man.
Well, no. So I go one at a time.
That's true.
I have to. I don't know why.
I'm
That's how-
trying to- I'm
that's how
trying
I
to-
eat my food.
Whatever
I'm
works
partnering it
for
with
you.
Cleaning the palate with both.
Yeah. So
Whatever works for you.
it did.
To get
And-
you the better rankings.
and
That
that one.
you can let our viewers know.
That one. I started with the Imperial Stout. That
This
one.
one?
I don't like
right?
stouts, and I don't like Imperial
Right?
stouts.
This is the Macard.
The Beer Geek?
Bingo.
Wait, are you sure you even had that one?
No.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
No,
but
you didn't. You
Oh,
had the porter.
That was a
Porter.
off color. That was
The
the no.
No gnome. The dark one.
So you got to pour this one into that last one.
Okay. Well, that porter was very good for a porter. I don't love porters,
I enjoyed it.
but that was very good for a porter. It smacks you in the face a little bit at
What the
first.
hell's the difference between a porter, a brown ale, a stout?
Wow,
Obviously.
this one literally looks like
Syrup.
Coca-Cola.
You know what the funny thing is? Like for my sister own test that I had to do for work, I should know all this, but I don't.
You should.
That was literally the test. Like they would give us questions based on, they'd give us like APV and IBU and like a color. I was supposed to know what kind of like brand this was.
Lager, palate, like that kind of thing.
More in depth though, like
American IPA.
yeah, exactly. Wee heavy, something like that.
Weed heavy.
Wee,
Oh,
WEE heavy.
never heard of it. I must
American
have not
barley
passed the
wine.
test.
Yeah, this is like there's so much out there kind of beer.
Huh.
Dude, this porter's fucking good.
Which one?
Agreed.
Yeah.
The no gnome.
Fun
Yeah.
fact: difference between porters and stouts. You want to know it?
Was it alcohol content?
Wrong.
No
$2,
idea.
Tyler. $2, and I'll tell you. no, it's no. you're
Hops?
Not even.
No,
Nope.
not that.
Porter- nope. Nope.
The
Porters use malted barley. Stouts are primarily made from unmalted roasted barley.
oh man.
Simple as that.
Hopefully none of my coworkers listen to this.
They're gonna decertify you.
So after I just said I'm doing whole numbers, I gave the Off Color Brewing
You need to be
No
precise.
Gnome Porter a 7.5 out of 10.
Whoa, 7.5.
Highest one so far.
I gave it a 6.3 out of 10.
You give me this with probably a nice steak, something like that. I don't know.
Disagree.
I don't know what porters go with. What would you pair it with?
Like what you drink coffee with, like a nice, cafe sandwich.
You think?
I don't know why I said it like that. No, I don't know.
So like a
frankly.
real McDouchebag.
Deviled eggs. That's what it is.
Really?
Yeah.
Who drinks beer with deviled eggs?
Honestly,
Psychos
the
would.
yikes. The delineation there was, it reminds me of like Christmas time kind of thing, and then it reminded me because it's like milky of eggnog. This is how my brain works. And then eggnog, I feel like people drink it with deviled eggs. I don't know.
What a fucking joke.
Anyway,
Wow.
Can I get some?
yeah, can I get 2 to go, please? And I'll
that?
just
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
just go, leave.
You can kill that.
Yeah, I'm just drinking out of the bottle right
Because
now.
I have mine full. Greg has his full, so you're good.
Foreign object,
I do like
a
that.
little underwhelming for the IPA.
Not a big fan of it.
Really,
It's good.
I
It's fine.
I
It's
enjoy this
serviceable.
one. I
It's
enjoy it.
serviceable. It's drinkable, but it's not like, wow, this is awesome. But it does have
I'm
the sickest can of the bunch.
You think so?
Yes.
Well,
Awesome
we're not
can.
doing it on
Tremendous can.
graphics, so
It's all about the brand, Tyler. Your experience with the product.
That's right.
Grad student.
Elevated.
Let's try out this.
So you think you're smarter than me, huh?
Eh?
You think you're smarter than me?
Johnny on the spot, eh?
Huh?
Let's try out this Grimzap. Grimzap.
Oh, I've been drinking that. So.
I'm ruining you guys because I'm on a totally different wave because now I'm just on the victory.
Dude, just keep doing what you do.
I gotta clean out the tongue real
I'm
quick.
gonna.
We should have had a palate cleanser of like water or something.
Orange sherbet.
Is it that?
Something citrusy to really clean it out. But should we move on?
Yeah.
Buttes and bums?
Buttes and bums.
Buttes and bums.
Because I think that was a good
I'm
segment
ready.
about beer.
Yeah.
I think we need to have lengthy conversations like that more often, though, about the beer.
Yeah.
Especially if it's
Agreed.
going to be part of our.
Every
wait a minute.
I think so.
Guys, we're sticks and beers.
Exactly.
We now have a due diligence. We have a responsibility to the beers of the world
I almost just
that need to be drank.
I almost forgot that we had a podcast there.
Just
I
a
got
couple of
lo-
guys.
I,
Yeah,
just, I thought we were just
Haven't
talking
got
about
lost
beer
in,
there
like,
for
wow,
a second.
This one's
This is
fucking
a
bomb.
little bar talk right there.
You know?
Just take some beers and having some fun, and then you got some pucks.
I can tell you right now, if that Grimzap was colder, I probably would like it a little bit more.
Yeah, it's a little warmed up.
That's what happens, though.
Hey, it's okay. We're all good.
Be all right.
Probably got to give that another 6 out of 10. The IPAs, guys, I'm sorry.
Not bringing it.
Hey, don't say you're sorry for your own opinion, all right? This is what this is all about.
That's true. We are sampling it for the people.
Yep.
That's right. And I'm you have to take the somewhat aggressive, tough approach. It's tough to score an 8.5.
Yeah.
You got to be a very solid.
Yeah.
I've
Beer.
probably only had less than 10 beers, 10 IPAs, 10 craft style beers that are above an 8.
That's
eight,
what I'm saying.
8.5 out of 10.
It's an elite category.
And
You
how
don't
ma-
just
How
let
many of those are from Lord Hobo?
probably at least half.
3.
Three?
Well, yeah, because I think they have like 5 or 6 beers.
They're
but,
dynamite.
the Glorious,
They're a star
the
brewer.
Boom Sauce.
Lord Boom Sauce, and Consolation Prize.
Mhm.
Those are
And
the
that
top
that
3
Hobo Life wasn't too bad either. From
all their
last
beers
time.
are great,
right.
but I could think of like Glorious by far for me by Lord Hobo.
Mhm.
For me, is their best beer, and it's not even fucking close.
It's so good. It's
But
so
then,
good. When I do this about a beer, it's so good.
yes,
That's how I know it's like.
when I have
so
the
good.
same type of sensation of when it's a hot day or you're thirsty, and you crack open
Wait, not both. One or the other.
both. Hot day.
And okay, sorry,
well,
sorry.
if
I'm
you're
sorry. I
just super
totally
thir-
got in the
Usually,
way.
super-
I got in the way.
usually if you're on it's a hot day, it's you're thirsty.
Right.
Okay,
and
okay. I'm
crack
sorry.
open an ice cold
Come on, Roman.
Sprite or a lemon lime soda,
Also known as Sprite.
Sierra Mist, you know,
Oh, forgot.
7 Up.
or W Up,
Wow. All right, I'll just go.
That's one of my products. Support 7 Up, boys.
and you just feel that sensation of just like, fuck, this is good. I get that all the time with some beers. Not all the time.
Your
Actually, scratch
thirst
that.
is
With
quenched.
Glorious, we share that. 6 Point Bengali,
This intimate moment.
Dogfish Head 60-minute. Yep. For
Yep.
me personally.
Dogfish
Speaking
Head,
myself.
Sequench.
A nice filet mignon.
You know what?
Anything for you, Tyler?
I don't know. Like, you know.
Jenny Light. Teach
No,
their
no.
own, baby. It's okay.
Hey,
Wear it.
Coors Light, if
I'm-
the mountains are blue.
Fucking own it.
I'm a big Labatt Blue Light guy. You know, it's
Christ.
but like I don't know. Like I've never really had a beer that's really stood out to me. You know, like really
Really?
like
What?
like this is how I am with food. Same way. Nothing's really like.
So you don't have like a favorite food?
Well, I do have a
What kind of
favorite
asshole are
food.
you? Well, don't answer that literally, but you know.
I'm gonna try this. Finish your thought, Tyler.
That's good radio. It is tremendous. Tyler just zipped up his mouth up, locked it up, and threw away the
Zipped
key.
his lips.
Yeah,
His
I
lips
think I
are
just
sealed,
combined all that.
just like the classic
I'm sorry.
early 2000s, late 1990s Olsen Twins movie. Our lips are sealed. It's a great movie.
What the fuck?
They
That
go.
was so. I'm sorry. What?
They go into, what is it?
Protective
Protective custody, and they move to
You're
Australia.
talking about Parent Trap at first.
Fuck no, I'm talking about
It's
the
not-
Olsen twins.
It's not the Olsen twins there, dude.
That's Lindsay Lohan playing herself with
Oh,
herself.
it's a cheat. She was twins, but she's her.
That's a great.
Yes.
That is a great movie though too.
It's a great movie. Yeah.
Regardless, guys,
Sorry.
let's move to
Yeah,
Buttes and Bums. I have rated the top four of the 6 beers so far.
Rated?
I want you guys to start taking.
rated or rank them?
I have rated them.
Oh, I'm going with the rating system too.
Well, I'm rating them, and then based on my ratings, I will be able to rank them after.
That's right. But for future reference, when you have more beers, you can compare them against the same rating scale.
Yes, I will.
That's why you rate them.
For me, I
Yes.
will always be rating mine out of 10.
Okay.
I think we all just gotta have consistent ratings.
I like that Grim Zap, by the way.
And then I think maybe what we could do
6.9 out of 10.
each episode, just say what obviously your number one is gonna be your favorite, but if one really, really, really stands out,
If you've got an elite, you found your Connor McDavid,
yes, if you have found a
franchise player.
franchise beer,
Franchise beer.
then let everyone know.
Few and far between.
You know?
They don't come around every draft.
I can tell you right now, out of these four, I haven't
Generational
found one.
talent.
That's right. They only come around when the Sabres lose the draft lottery.
Maybe third time's a charm.
Maybe.
Maybe. Hopefully.
Buttes and Bums.
Buttes and Bums. Let's
Here
go.
we go.
Here we go. I'm gonna start off with my bum. I don't
Send
really
it.
care. Ottawa Senators, you guys are fucking bums.
Calling
You
out.
have
Collectively?
yes, as a whole,
Yep. Sorry.
arguably the best defenseman in the league. No, I'm not even arguing that. He is
Yes,
the
thank you.
best defenseman in the league.
Thank you. Don't you put that on him.
I'm pretty sure Drew
You
Dog is
have
right now.
two good lines. If you have two good lines,
It's not fantasy.
in the NHL, you should be able to compete with literally anyone in the league. You shouldn't be losing. What is it? 8 out of their last 10.
A lot out of
Eight
a lot.
or 1-8-1.
One,
lot
8,
out
and
of
1.
not a
Thank you,
lot.
Tyler.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Bob's pissed.
I'm using this to
Voodoo?
drive the point home.
Voodoo? Yeah. Okay.
Senators, Duchesne, y'all suck. Carlson, if you want to come to beautiful Newark, New Jersey, I heard it's beautiful this time of year. We'll do our bums first.
Yeah.
You realize if you try to trade for him, they're first asking is Nico, right? That's the first request.
I'd rather just have you guys seen the movie I think it's
Yes.
called Draft Day with
Kevin Costner,
Kevin
Cleveland Browns.
Costner? Yeah.
I have not.
You would love it.
It really sounded like I did watch it.
Can I
with the
ruin it for you
details.
for the purpose of the analogy?
It's been on my list to watch for 3.5 years, and I haven't watched it for 3.5 years. So go ahead.
Okay.
Because
so
that's on me.
He is the GM of the Cleveland
Browns, right.
Everyone thinks the whole fan organization wants to fire him.
Okay.
He trades the next 3 first-round picks
Minga.
to another team, and then mid-draft gets the first overall pick plus like 3 more draft picks back,
So he loses the fan base, regains the fan base in a sudden
and
change
gets
of
the
events.
best player of the draft.
I like it.
That's what some teams need to do.
That's what the Bills are going to do. I know this is a Sticks podcast. That's what the Bills are going to do.
What do you think matters?
Trading up for one.
Football to hockey. What draft do you think matters more for your player development?
Wow. That's actually a fascinating question.
Wait, what do you mean?
What when you draft I don't know. I thought
Because for me,
I thought the
NBA
question was
so
pretty
NBA
straight.
matters the least for me.
Oh,
you
you
sign,
MLB
you sign whoever you want.
MLB matters
You
also.
can get free agents from
right
Central
there.
and Latin America.
Okay. Oh, you're saying for the major sports,
Which
That's
sports
fascinating.
which sports teams rely more on the draft?
I gotta say,
Football or hockey?
Tyler's going to say hockey because
I think it's football.
no, yeah.
You never see guys really
I
get
think
traded.
you look at the Seahawks.
Very rarely do they sign them as free agents.
It depends
Yeah.
on the era you're talking about. This era today, salary cap, the way it is. It's totally
I think
football.
I don't know a whole lot about football. It'll be
Minga?
okay.
Keep going. Keep going.
Wheel.
But like just the fact that players in football generally can step right into the team, right? Like first round picks.
Okay.
Okay.
First round picks are expected to.
Second round picks should be.
Zay Jones, Bills.
Yes.
Yeah, like second. If you're
And
a good
then-
second round pick, you're expected to.
Yes. And then we're hockey. It's more because what draft age at football is what 22, 23? Is when they usually get drafted?
21, 22.
No, because you can come out after.
1 year.
I think it's 1 year.
No.
You can come out young. I
You
mean,
can come out after your freshman year? No.
Trying to
I
think
thought
of
it was- I thought it was
basketball.
one and done.
I think Jameis.
No, that's
basketball.
basketball.
But I think it
I thought you had to be at least a junior after your junior season.
might
or
be
something
like
that.
21-ish.
I don't think so.
Okay. So, all right, my point is they're more physically,
Excuse me.
mentally developed, mature, whereas hockey players, when you're getting drafted at 18,
Yes.
like, there's still a growing period.
Look at some of those Sabres prospects. You
Yeah.
get drafted 2 years ago and you're still playing in the Sweden professional league.
Exactly.
Develop.
It takes
Rasmus Asplund.
Yes.
You develop. Like it's a much more. There's a much
It's-
more clearer development strategy for hockey. Football, there's not.
Yeah.
You get drafted.
That's pretty much
Where the hell
play-
else are you going to go besides the NFL?
Yeah. It's more like this is the kind of player you're gonna get.
It's an interesting, Bobo. That's an interesting concept though, because it's not. Those are easily
Well-
the two most, for me, draft like significance.
Yeah.
I guess I'll say.
It's twofold because, like, obviously, like,
I mean,
unless you're a,
I can see NBA too because the fact that there is less players on the team.
They only do 2 rounds of drafts.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So
So-
it's you're either hitting or you're missing.
Yes.
That's bang bang, but there's so much free agency moving.
Yeah.
There's so much trading.
Yes.
Stars moving too in free agency.
So
that's
that's
the big
how it
difference.
is, kind of like in hockey too. There's a lot of free agency. There's a lot of trades.
But NHL, they're not letting their
with
stars walk.
hockey,
Yes, that's I mean.
you get a good. It's more important to hit on everyone, to have your scouts hit on the later guys, so they come in
Your Henrik Zetterbergs and
and you can develop
Yes.
them, which means the entire draft is important. With football, it's important that your top 3-4 guys are ready right
actually
now,
become starters.
which also means your draft is equally important. It's just the complete opposite ends of the spectrum.
Yes.
So I don't know. I
it's
no
tough
idea.
because I think once you get past the first round in hockey, you get so much more, and even honestly in the back half of the first round,
Yeah.
you get so much more volatility.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Like
You
you can have a Pavel Datsuk in the 6th, 7th round.
A,
that's
a
hitting.
Jesper freaking Brett of
Jesper
last
Brett,
year.
no joke.
6th round.
We joke about it, but like that's not like
He
that's
is
serious. That's completely legit. That
He's a
was
first liner right now.
freaking crazy.
Plays a quarter of the season. He's
And
the
that's-
next fucking Pavel
That
Datsyuk.
is so rarely. No, but the point stands. He's a legitimate NHL player
Yes.
Right
as
now.
a 6th-round pick
Yes,
last year.
yeah.
And that's rarely happening in
Like,
the NFL.
so it goes back to my point. You don't really know the player you're gonna get when you draft him at 18.
There's more volatility.
Which
And that's probably some of it is the
Yeah.
age, just the age you're drafting.
because, and then even in the
Nylander.
fact, yeah,
Alex Nylander,
yeah.
prime example of the exact opposite end of the spectrum. Still waiting for you, Alex. If you wanted to, show up. One day,
it's only
that's
2
fine.
years, but it's okay.
Yeah, no, just show up, score some goals. You fucking ass.
Figure it out.
What?
All right.
So does that answer the question there, Drexy? Or,
I'm pulling up eligibility rules of the NFL. I'm all over the place.
We're not talking about
No,
Oh,
it
okay.
was just
Yes.
it-
that was a good discussion.
it's
though.
an
Yeah,
interesting
it was-
question.
great
because,
tangent.
Because you need to compare it across sports. You do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little sense check. Who's got the bum next?
I
Tyler?
said my bum.
I think you should go, Greg.
I got the bum.
Or no, I'll go. I'm calling out personally Eric Carlson.
Wow.
Personally,
Yo, do you guys like Ottawa or not?
well, the
I
way they're
love-
playing right now.
Pesky
Pesky Sets.
Oh shit.
I
I'm
love
sorry.
I love Carlson. I should get a Carlson. You know the O,
GHQ
the
course.
Oh,
Black,
Carlson.
red.
I think I gotta get one.
okay.
I think I gotta
Accidentally
get one.
order 2 Yossi's if you would, and
Ew.
make it 2 Carlsons, and then
It's fine.
that's, for the folks at home, that's how I got
We
this
can
jersey.
match. We can match.
Bob went to order a Yossi jersey and accidentally ordered 2, and
Yeah.
then I got one.
Hey,
Cheers.
cheers. But anyways, Carlson, he's only got 2 assists in the past 10 games. He's in minus 13.
Oh, that's not. Well, he was always sort of almost a minus player because he's
'Cause
out
of
there
Ottawa.
just somewhere, out there
Yeah.
so much. But
Shouldn't be that.
I don't think he was ever that bad.
No, not even close. But he is the best player on that team.
By far.
Their team is struggling.
They'll come
And with the recent comments
They'll come
that
back.
I'm pretty sure the exact quote is, "I'm gonna get paid the money I deserve."
Yes.
I'm gonna get paid.
Alright.
That's exactly what I thought of.
Sounds like
Saturday.
he's gonna drop a bar.
So, so all right. So, obviously, free agency 2 years. Doughty was talking about, want to be the highest paid defenseman. He's gonna talk to Carlson, and Carlson's like, show me the money, because I deserve it. So obviously, if I'm a Sens fan, I'm gonna be pretty worried about that, honestly, because the owner has a budget, internal budget, let alone the salary cap.
So you
and-
think? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Go. Keep going.
No. Say what you're gonna say.
Well, I was gonna ask. So you think the owner is gonna get in the way of potentially paying Carlson?
Turris came out and said, I think it was today, that he thought the owner got in the way of his contract.
Really?
That the team wanted to sign him, he wanted to sign, but owner didn't want to pay him the $6 million.
Because basically what Carlson was saying was, I'm going to get my fair market value.
Yes.
I'm going to get what I'm worth.
Yes,
Which-
which it should be.
Is exactly how star
And-
players should think.
Yes.
You're worth that. You absolutely return that value.
Yes.
It's worth it.
Yes.
And Eric Carlson is the best defenseman in the league.
So Connor McDavid's getting what, 12.25? Is that what his cap hit's gonna be next year? I'm pretty sure.
That sounds right.
You're right. You're right in that low 12 range.
Yeah, exactly.
But is he gonna make more than Connor, even though he's 26
I wouldn't think so.
or 28?
He'll be at 12.5, McDavid.
12.5. Okay.
12.5. I'd be stunned if Carlson got that much.
I
And
mean,
that's just a
that-
shit
that-
ton.
The way Doughty was talking is that he wants to make more than Subban, and Subban's at 9.
9. He's
So-
at 9+ too, isn't he? He's at like.
His AAV is 9.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like 9. I thought it was more like 9.875 for some reason, but
No,
maybe
no,
I'm
it's not
making
that
that up. Okay.
But
But still.
9.5 at most. So if Doughty's gonna get like 10, let's just say.
You're right. PK's at 9. I could see. Okay, Doughty's at 10. So you're saying Carlson's.
11, 12.
I can't see paying Carlson 12. I can't. But
But that's the
But
money
Cap's-
value.
Cap's
because
going
the cap's
up?
going
That's
up.
what I-
The
exactly.
12 right
Exactly
in the 12
right.
in next year or the next.
Yeah.
no,
few-
it's exactly right.
7 or 8 million now.
You
so.
can't. You
So
can't look
if
at it.
if it's high now, but then
Winds up
3-4
being a
years
good
down the-
contract.
Yeah, like You look at Kane Tays, they're getting paid $10 million, but now everybody else is starting to get paid $10 million now.
That's the funky piece with these contracts because now they'll look bad. But if you're actually factoring in percentage of cap and cap escalations through the years of their contract, it's not going to look bad.
No.
That's what you're seeing in baseball with freaking Stanton. Like, it's the same shit.
Owner has an internal budget.
Yes.
So
He's got to be at the floor, but
and,
it's interesting.
They still have to sign some more players. Let me hold on. Teams, capfriendly.com, great tool.
Carlson,
by the way.
man, he's got it, but he's got to be at 11 plus.
Yeah.
he's going to be 12.75. He's going to be
More than McDavid. You got to make him more than McDavid.
McDavid's at 12.75.
12.5.
So Duchesne's a free agent the same year.
Duchesne's not going to make more than 8.
Oh, yeah. I hope not. I mean, he should be at that 6 range
He
again.
should be at 4.
Broussard's a free agent that same year.
Bob hates him.
You know, CC's a
don't like his
RFA after this year. You know, they got guys they have to sign, obviously.
They're a budget organization over there now.
Yeah,
too, so.
that too. So
Yeah, I mean traditionally
Do they?
they've never went and paid the big guy.
no, they
don't.
couldn't.
No.
They
I mean,
got
they
rid
paid-
of Spezza. They got rid of
But-
Chara. They got
But
rid
they
of Heaton
but then
for
they
reasons.
they did
But-
bring in Bobby Ryan and then pay him and then
And then they get scarred from that. But you look at maybe Bobby paid off his dividends in the playoffs last year, but
Yeah.
you look at
7.25 for the next 4
yeah, it's still not worth
4
it.
years.
He had an unreal playoffs, but that's still not
Yes.
worth it for what he is. But you look at Carlson because he's their homegrown guy, which I guess is what Chara was.
He is the
but
face of the franchise.
Chara for Ottawa isn't what Chara became. Chara didn't become what Chara was
They
until he was like 29 or
chose
30.
to sign Wayne Rabbit
Wayne Redden. Wade Redden.
Wade Redden
Yep. nailed it.
Didden
Yep.
over Chara.
But
Obviously, that was a mistake.
well, no, but if you look at Chara before he was 29, he wasn't great. He was still figuring his shit out. Once he hit 28, 29, 30 and past that,
Yeah, but Wade Redden was
he opened up.
like 5 years older than him, younger guy.
point being,
He was still he was still growing into his his form.
Chara became elite once he hit 30. But point being
Yeah.
is none of those guys are Eric Carlson.
No,
No,
not even
what
close.
Eric
It's not even
Carlson is.
fucking close.
So you can't even, it's not in the same conversation. It's not. Carlson, you win. You got a smoke show wife. You're going to get a smoke show contract. You're going to win, kid.
Who's your
My bum?
Yeah.
You're going to hate it.
well?
Do it.
And then
Do it.
Snake it. Do your butte because I think
Deal.
we're running.
I'll couple
Yep.
it. Travis Zajac.
Yeah.
Travis Zajac. This is
Okay.
completely random, probably to listeners at home, but
Most people probably already think he's a bum.
it's true. Yeah.
It's not worth that 5.75.
Just, status quo. So that $5.75 million you just mentioned, Tyler?
Yeah.
That's weird because the Devils are paying him to score 1 goal in 12 games. That salary. Travis Zajac. I went for a little bit of I got on a little kick. Decided to go with, just to see, points per cost. What are the real value guys and who are the extremely inefficient guys? Travis Zajac was one of them. Specifically, the most inefficient. 5.75 mil, 1 point, 1 goal, 12 games. Figure it out. Butte, on the exact opposite end of the spectrum. Probably one of the more underrated players in the league. Braden Point.
Oh, you can't do guys on entry level deals still. That's cheating. Absolutely cheating. I'm sorry, I have to call it cheating.
Go on.
You're cheating
Why?
because he's on an entry level deal. They only have a max salary.
So if he's got a better point per
I'm not
Cost-
even mad about that.
cost per point than McDavid and Austin Matthews and other guys that are on entry level, and he's still the asshole.
Well, he's got a lower salary. He's only at 6.86, 6.67.
All right, so he's at $200K less than McDavid,
Yeah.
and he's still got a better cost per point. You're not like that's not like
So, all
befuddling
right.
to you.
So Jonathan Marchessault, who's not on an entry level deal, making 7.5, and his cost.
Was that 750? I think that was supposed to be 750,
yeah,
right?
Sorry,
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
He said seven. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So he's
Sorry.
getting paid $75,000 per goal.
Yeah.
$28,000 per point.
Yep.
That is a steal. Yeah, I don't see entry level deals.
So why do you see Jonathan Marchessault's $750,000 contract?
Because he's not
much
on
different.
not on a limited.
Yeah, but he was garbage, so he earned that garbage contract.
Well, now he's making most of it.
Braden Point is fucking sick.
Yes,
Braden
he
Point's
is.
almost point per game, and he's at a better cost per game than McDavid. How is that disputable?
He's a better version of Tyler Johnson. He's gonna be in their top 6 for the next.
No, that's what we said about Tyler Johnson 3 years ago.
And Tyler Johnson's back up on their first line now.
Wow, hot
'cause
take,
they're-
Tyler. Are you saying Braden Point's about to become Tyler Johnson?
I don't know. Maybe. No, I'm just saying Tyler Johnson.
What are you
was,
saying?
Tyler
about
Johnson
Braden?
was great 3-4 years ago.
And now Braden Point came in because he's better than Tyler Johnson.
Okay.
But
Maybe.
Tyler Johnson's
Tyler-
up on the first line now.
Yeah, because they're trying to get him going.
And he's going.
Because he's playing with Coach and Stammer.
No, Kucherov's on the second
You
line.
think that-
It's
you think-
Demestikov,
So, all right. So
Stamkos, and Tyler
if he's
Johnson
still
now.
playing with either of those,
Okay, but the way Tampa's mixed up their top 6,
You could
so
mix
Kuch and
anyone
Stammer
in
were
there.
together. Point wasn't with them. Now they're mixing up. Regardless, it all evens itself out.
okay.
He's almost at a point per game, and he's on a ridiculously cheap contract. Value. That's value. That's the Patriots.
I see value.
They find value.
Not where you're going. I don't see it as entry level. That's cheating.
Really? So they don't get. That's cheating. So it's their fault for drafting that great
No,
player.
it's cheating in the fact that you're going by cost per point. That's how you're ranking these guys.
Yeah, but if you
I don't see it as an entry level deal is not an efficient deal because it's only maxed out at a certain point.
okay, if you're looking at him against Connor McDavid, who's also on an entry level deal, and you're better than him, that's pretty
You're not
fucking
better
good.
than him.
So you've earned on this metric that I'm looking at.
All right,
he
I'm looking
absolutely
at the
is.
cost per point right now.
Yes.
He is $19 better.
That's better.
Then
$19.
Connor McDavid, arguably the best player in the world. Tyler,
Whatever.
it's value and it's efficiency.
No.
Don't
yes,
care.
I see value is in something that's not limited by a number.
Let's move on.
Braden Point, 27 points in 29 games.
Let's
Fuck
move
off.
on.
Okay, great. I have him on my
move on.
fantasy team.
Let's move on.
Let's get 26 points in 29 games there, friend.
Unbelievable.
Let's move on. Tyler, who is your Butte?
David Leggio. Pulled the same move. Where is he playing? In some Swiss league?
Yeah.
In fucking nowhere. Knocking that off on a 2-0 again. Just like he did in the A. You know,
I
it's.
hate him so much.
I think I got Greg rattled over there. He's completely rattled. I love it. But, you know, he's on Team USA's radar for a goalie, potential goalie, Olympics.
Doesn't David Leggio do a killer Pierre Maguire impersonation too?
Probably. He's a beauty on
No, I think he. I think he
Twitter.
does. I think there's a.
What does
YouTube
that
video
involve?
of-
Do you just need to say random cities of where people are from to do the Pierre Maguire impression? Like, what does that actually involve? I don't know. I'm genuinely asking the question.
His hometown and
Yeah, exactly.
Pee Wee minor team.
Talks
That
about
guy
his-
wore a medium as his cup when he was in Bantams.
talk about his favorite
That's a little
food and stuff
personal.
like that.
Pierre gets down in person, down and dirty.
Going in the whole family tree. But yeah, this is a fucking. It's a beauty move. You know, I like it.
Christmas ale.
That's all I gotta say about that.
Christmas ale.
Number what?
That was 4 for
Four.
me.
Yes.
All right. So I think it's on the Tyler's trivia.
No, I haven't said my Butte
Oh,
yet.
oh, sorry.
Man, TDs.
Going hard.
I feel now I know what it feels like to be you, Tyler.
Just skipped over.
Yes.
Passed over again and again.
Yes.
Oh, it sucks, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Eh,
Sorry.
Not really,
sometimes it's nice.
because I don't really have a Butte because no one's really been sticking out to me lately so far
Jaden
since our
Schwartz.
last pod.
Jaden
Since
Schwartz.
our last pod. No, he's on the IR.
He's on the IR. How do you say
Guys,
that?
I know.
He
He just got put on it like
You know who I'm
4
gonna-
days ago. Fuck.
You know who I'm gonna talk about, guys?
No, I don't. You do, Tyler?
Guess. I dare you.
Yeah.
I'll give
yeah.
you.
Good. Please
I'll
go
add
on.
another 6 wings
Please go on.
to your
All
our
right, can I
previous.
get a hint?
No.
All right, I'm not
No.
gonna bet.
Yeah. What? He just said yes.
What?
He goes, you know who I'm going to talk about? And you go, yes. All right. Bobo.
He's on my fantasy team.
Oh,
Taylor Hall.
oh, oh,
I'm not saying anything.
shucks.
You get one guess in 5 seconds. If you get it wrong,
Steven Stamkos.
no.
All right.
My Butte, Anze Kopitar.
Okay.
Yeah, nice.
that's a quality.
You were one of my
Nice.
last fantasy picks in our draft this year because
No.
he was.
He
No,
was
he was
not
like a
bad.
he was like a 9th rounder.
You want to bet?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you have a pick?
Yeah. Look
Yeah,
it up
pull
right
it
now.
up. I'm pretty positive he was like in the last 7 or 5 picks of me.
Nope. I wouldn't have let him get that far.
Yeah, I know.
But
right?
keep going with
Either
with
way,
it while I'm finding
I
it.
believe he is in the top 6, top 5 in points right now in the league.
Something like that.
He's a top 5 fantasy player. I'm just glad he's having this renaissance.
Whoa, Tyler, this is actually way later than I thought he was.
Wasn't he like one of my 3rd or 2nd last round picks?
No, but he wasn't far off.
How far back was he?
14th round,
Out of what?
20?
21,
So he was my 8th,
7th, 8th, yeah, yep,
which is
7th, 8th last pick.
ridiculously late historically for Anze.
Braden Point was your 18th round pick. You traded them.
Thank you for that.
My team would be so freaking stacked if you just kept like all the best guys.
Kopitar was a 14th
had-
round pick. That's
I
fucked.
picked Jake Gensel ahead of Anze Kopitar this
That's
year.
fuckt.
Yeah.
It makes
So-
me feel like an asshole because I'm in that
Yeah,
league.
I'm feeling. I'm going back right now, seeing who I drafted above him. Because like, what the hell?
I'm literally like taking
am
Anze's gonna be. We're in a keeper league in our fantasy league. Anze's a keeper for me. He's been him and Phil the Thrill are my best players this year.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Taylor Hall, though he got a knee hit.
Clef bomb. Tyler took clef bomb.
Clef bomb, Spezza.
Oh my God.
Max-
Domi,
Dom-
Coil to
No. Coyle was after. Settle down.
Regardless, Anze, thank you for being you. Thank you for getting back to where you typically are. You're literally only like 14 or 15 points away from what you were at last year, I think. I think you had like
Well, that's a lot.
I think he had like 50 something points last year.
Oh, you're saying full.
No, he's at like 37.
You're saying
38
full
points
season
right now.
last year.
Yeah.
I thought you meant
Yeah.
at this point last year. I was
No.
like, wait, that's a lot. That's
No,
way
no,
ahead.
no.
He had like 14
My bad.
goals, he had 16 goals I think last year, and he's at like 14 right now.
Yeah, he is absolutely just. He's getting back to typical Anze, the high 60s, middle 70s point range.
Two-way guy.
One of the best two-way centers in the league.
The Anze you always knew literally before last year.
Yes. Yeah, look at like 73, 76.
So he had
70,
he had 52
64,
points.
74.
He still had 52 points last year, and that's a down year
He's 14 points away from his points season
That's right.
last year. So
in less than half the games.
if I'm gonna ever toot my horn this year on a fantasy player, it's Anze.
Holy shit. Sorry.
No, that's fine.
There's 2 seasons he's been plus 34.
That's pretty good.
2 of the last 4 seasons he's been plus
Okay,
34.
yeah.
That's
Well,
ridiculous.
I don't think we have much time left.
Yeah,
we said we were gonna do a short one tonight.
Lied.
We lied. It's gonna be a typical.
Gotta-
long-
I
away
would
with
call
the
us out,
beers.
but I mean, I knew it.
So does that mean it's TT time?
Is it the time?
It is.
Is it the time?
Bah, bah, tea, tea
Double
time.
T's?
Let's go. Let's run through it. Tyler,
I am ready.
I have my first question. Greg,
Start with the hockey one.
start with the hockey.
sorry. Okay.
Yes,
You go hockey, I go hockey,
Yes.
and then we get to the real goodness.
Tyler.
I disagree. I just believe hockey is real.
Tyler.
Nope.
Yes.
You
That's
know
me.
who my favorite player of all time is, correct?
Yes,
one
I
of
do.
them.
Oh, wait, one of them?
Well, obviously you know it's Joe Sakic.
Okay.
Who's
Oh, I
my
would've
who's
said
my
Zach
modern
Parise.
my modern favorite player?
Zach
ZP?
Parise.
Zach Parise.
Yeah.
Did you and
ZP.
ZP? That's not a thing.
It is,
Is
not.
it?
It is
okay.
not.
All right. You're welcome, Zach. From Tyler.
In the 2003 World Junior Championship, in which Zach Parise
Is that the first time Team USA won the gold?
I believe so. That is not the question.
Oh, shucks.
Zach had the most points on the team in 7 games
Look at that squad.
with 8.
Patty O'Sullivan, Dustin Brown,
Who
Brian Suter.
Zach Parise had the most points on that team with 8.
Yes.
Who had the second most points with 7?
Oh, an 03.
Yep.
Oh, I almost blew it.
That's
I
a
almost
good
blew it
question,
by
right?
listing off other teammates. I didn't realize.
I can tell you right now, it's not Tim Gleason. He had 0.
And it's not Gino Geyer.
I don't even know who that is.
Neither do I.
Wow. I do. He played 3 years in the for the Utica Comets back in the A.
You are completely lying right now.
So this player had 7 and 7.
Can you give me a hint? Team he was drafted by.
No.
No, he's a forward.
Oh, thanks.
He's a center. He was drafted in 03.
Drafted
He's American.
America.
Come on.
He's a right-handed shooter.
Come on.
He's a center.
Who's your favorite team? Not besides the Sabres. Or besides the Sabres. He's probably not on your... I don't know who your favorite team is. I'm just ruining it. I'm sorry.
Let me find out where he's from.
America.
America.
He's from Livonia,
Oh
Michigan.
my God, that's kill me.
He's 33 years old.
He's 33 years old.
He's a good-looking guy.
Great looking guy.
I'd venture to say great-looking guy, yeah.
Tattooed up,
Huh?
I think.
Tatted?
Seems like he'd have tats.
Did
I
he?
don't know.
I don't know.
What team is he playing for now?
I can't tell you
That gives it
Oh,
away
come on.
so much.
Oh my God, it's
Come on, center.
2000.
West Conference.
03 draft center,
03
Western
conference.
Conference, big two-way
It's
guy.
not 03 drafted. They played in the 03 juniors,
He
World Juniors. Because you can play that till you're 21.
he played in the 03 World Juniors.
Okay, doesn't mean
And
he's
he was drafted in
03.
2003. I know
Are you
that
sure?
for a freaking fact.
You know that
Yeah,
for a
he was
fact.
03 draft. Absolutely. So buzz off, buddy.
Yes.
Two-way center.
He's
Come
a
on.
two-way center, right-handed shooter.
David
Several
Backus.
teams he has played for,
No, but
he's
you're-
been in the Western Conference. You
it's
said
close.
David Backus.
Oh, that's the trivia.
We're going to give you one. It was Ryan Kessler.
Come on, you had that.
Here, that's the
I
player
suck.
right there.
Matt Green was on that team. Unreal. Matt Green. Like the Devils' Matt Green.
He had 34 penalty minutes
Is that
in a
good?
tournament in 7
what?
games.
Ryan Whitney was on the team. What
That was a stacked team.
Beauty.
Patty O'Sullivan.
Was Patty O'Sullivan actually
Dustin
good?
Brown. He was a good, really good junior
Beauty.
player.
He was a
really good junior
first round
player.
pick.
Oh, okay.
James Wisniewski. Brian
All right.
Suter. Mark Stewart.
Mark Stewart. Oh, Sharks Mark Stewart.
Yeah.
Stuart.
Yes.
Forgot about him. Wow.
Dustin Brown. I don't know who the
No.
goalie is.
Krieger.
Greg, ask your question.
My question. Tyler,
Yes.
there are three players. This is a current question, okay? There are 3 players tied for the league in assists.
Right now?
Yes.
Ooh.
Name 2 of them.
Ooh. Stammer.
1.
Schwartz.
Wrong.
Ah, shucks.
No, Schwartz has a ton of even strength Genos.
Taylor Hall.
Wrong.
What conference?
West and East, one of each. Because there's 3 players. So you can name either one of them. One's in the West, one's in the East, so it doesn't help at all. Both wingers, though. Both wingers.
Voracek.
Voracek. Well done. I thought you would have guessed the other guy.
What was the other guy?
Your boy
My boy?
in Winnipeg.
Oh.
Shifley.
Blakey.
Wheeler.
Blakey.
He's got like 38 points, right?
Yeah.
All 3 of them have 30 apples right now. That's ridiculous.
Stud player.
All right.
Snake it?
Snake it back. Yeah.
Snake it. Bob, you close it out.
Yeah, I got a good one.
Tyler,
Yeah.
tell me, for the folks at home,
For the folks at home, I do not give a shit about these
we gave a
questions,
Tyler's
whatever.
trivia question.
This
I
is
don't
the
really
non-hockey
care.
question now.
That's
I
right. There's
really
a
don't
hockey
care about this non-hockey
related
bullshit.
non-hockey. No, because the non-hockey really illuminates how much you know about hockey and then how little you know about the rest of the world. And that's the point of this segment.
This is very true.
Anyway, boiling point of water. Name the Fahrenheit and degrees Celsius.
100 degrees Celsius, 212 degrees Fahrenheit.
Holy shit, I feel like an asshole.
He was an AP student. You forget that.
I studied. Hey, bud.
I clearly just
I
just-
studied 3 years of civil engineering.
I was Pete Wheeler on the mound in backyard baseball, and I just lobbed you a meatball, and Kenny Yamaguchi smacks it out of the park. I feel like an asshole. Good job. Good on you.
Better luck next time, bud.
Stumped. Yeah. Stumped the. Remember that show? Stumped the
You went-
Schwab.
Degrees
Remember that?
Kelvin
I used
is
to watch that.
376.
What?
Degrees Kelvin.
I don't fucking know.
Well, look it up.
I had
376.
Celsius and Fahrenheit in the bag, buddy. You don't test me on a Tyler trivia question. That's not how this goes. Take 2 steps back in your own face. Huh? What's that from?
I don't remember.
Oh, it's from a movie. Now I just seem sketchy. Bob, what's your yikes? Moving on. What's your trivia question?
Tyler,
Yes, that's me.
I had an obsession growing up
Blink-182.
with boy bands. Completely different.
Just say.
Everybody, yeah,
Wait, this is
yeah,
Are we doing
rock
the-
your body, yeah, yeah. That leads me into the question. There are
Clearly.
several popular 90s boy bands, right? Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, 98 Degrees,
Oh, that's the one I was going for.
O-Town, New Kids on the Block even. Hey, whatever.
LFO.
LFO.
Don't sleep on LFO.
Then what is that? Chinese food, whatever the lyric is
That's
in
right.
that song.
Focus.
Kids.
Focus.
Because
Which
you're stupid?
boy band sold more records overall? NSYNC or the Backstreet Boys?
Wow, you've got a
50-50 chance.
one or the other.
Wow.
Tyler, at first pass, do you have any idea if you actually had to say this factually? Any clue? No, right?
Which one was Justin Timberlake in?
Jesus
NSYNC.
Christ. So that's a no.
Okay.
So that's a no.
All right, I'm gonna go with
Which-
NSYNC.
Which
Now, okay, so I've looked up stats on this before. 'cause
which
I-
one was Lance Bass in, Tyler?
NSYNC.
Yes.
Yes, I got that one.
Yep.
Again, 50-50.
Secret NSYNC follower over here. Secret NSYNC follower.
Come on,
So,
who was
closet
it?
in-
Who was it
So-
back in like 4th grade? All right,
NSYNC had
answer
sold.
me that.
Holy shit.
Now, I was a big NSYNC guy. Big
Yeah.
NSYNC
Whoa,
guy, right?
who was it?
Big NSYNC guy. Even though I just sang Backstreet Boys there. I also had 2, maybe 3 Backstreet Boys albums. That's regardless. The Backstreet Boys had sold.
Wait a minute. Who didn't?
Psychos didn't.
That was
Yeah,
just what I was.
Like, we're talking late 90s here?
that was
The Backstreet Boys.
I don't associate with you if you didn't.
just what I was just asking.
NSYNC.
Don't get
Dirty
sheepish
Pop.
about that.
Rap.
Man,
Sick and tired, whatever.
Yeah, that's right.
29.5 million albums sold in the United States, just in the United States by the Backstreet Boys. 27.6 by NSYNC. But if I do recall, I believe the Backstreet Boys did have like a year or two head start on NSYNC. NSYNC were a little later. They're younger, and obviously we know that JT is the biggest out of all of them.
Yes.
So
Yeah, he's
Regardless.
Golfer, actor, musician, JT.
Yeah, he's an absolute stud on SNL.
Swiss Army knife.
amazing,
Yes, SNL.
amazing.
Yeah.
Fun fact. Backstreet Boys was touring in Australia last year. They're still on the grind. They're huge in Australia. Huge.
No,
Down
they
Under.
did a worldwide.
Down Under.
I'm pretty positive they did a worldwide reunion.
Well,
tour.
they're still. Even when Marty studied abroad, he said he was still hearing Backstreet Boys on the radio there. And that, granted, that was a
I
few
could
years
only
ago.
imagine Marty studying abroad. Where
It's-
was he at?
Australia.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah, what the country I just mentioned. That
literally.
one.
All right. When I say studied abroad, I do not think of Australia first.
Would I have brought up Australia and then been like, "Oh yeah, Marty studied abroad in Taiwan"?
Well, that's not on the list either of the places I think
What a-
first.
Guys, I think we've been podcasting for almost
Too
an hour
long.
and a half.
Really?
I'm gonna
No.
cut it. Yes,
It's
it
in
is.
seconds. I couldn't tell.
Dude, it's 10:30. We left Romeg's official, unofficial restaurant sponsor of the Sticks and Beers podcast at like 8:46.
Sorry
Yeah,
guys.
We've been podcasting for well over an hour, I think.
Sorry guys. We get carried away.
That's fine.
We just love to talk to you guys. You know.
So all I
This
ask
is what
for
we
you
do.
guys is to rank the beers.
I did.
And for you guys at home, check out our website. Go to the tab on the website, sticksandbeers.com. Go
And.
to,
A&D. Sticksandbeers.com.
spell it out. Yep, sticksandbeers.com. Go to the tab, official S&B Power Rankings. Yep. Tweet at us. Facebook us. We don't have a Facebook yet. Scratch that.
Keep tweeting though.
Just keep tweeting.
You know what? We made a lot of progress in the past week and a half. So
We have. Really, just go to the website. You'll be able to find our Twitter. You'll be able to find our SoundCloud. Our YouTube links are all on there. We have the stream of all of our latest podcasts.
Yep.
The
You can see
YouTube
our
versions.
beautiful faces on the YouTube.
Yes.
Yeah, highly recommend the YouTube over podcasting, honestly, right?
Seriously, we are fully
yeah,
YouTube
so
now. We're a YouTube show.
Are we more laughable, like, looking at us, too?
Yes.
Obviously.
Like, you
Like we
you
got
gather
we
from
got
the
the
facial
jerseys.
expressions.
You know, we got the little behind the scenes. You know.
Yeah, I
things
think
that
it adds something.
the unsaid. You know, me and Greg trying to kill each other.
For the folks at home,
The Yofa, you can watch the Yofa. You can see it in person. Like
Mhm.
classic.
Yep.
see what that says?
Sabres won.
Sabres won. Did
Sabres
they play
won.
tonight?
Sabres won last night.
Sabres
won
won
last
last
night.
night.
That's all that matters.
Of course, only beat Ottawa. But
Hey, a win's a win, guys.
Win's a win,
A
boys.
win is a win.
That was a good
is
win.
a win.
Get at us.
And with that being said, guys,
It's been real.
it's been fun.
But it hasn't been real fun there, folks.
See it.
Pesky Sens.
Birds.
And that's a show.